Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 3 part 126. In the previous video we have almost finished our entire patrols of Heimdall. We've done all our side quests, we've talked to everyone except for the Elster who is just beyond these doors playing up a storm. For Gaius? I see Gaius. Oh, there's Luna. There you are. Bravo. So this is Elliot Craig. I can tell why he's such a popular musician. Oh, damn. Thank you, everyone. I'll be back shortly. Wow. He's even better than he was at St. Arc. I agree. Perhaps emotional expression is important after all. No kidding. That was great. We're gonna get out the loot. Guess it didn't totally suck. Shut up, Ash. No one asked you. High praise coming from you, Ash. You made it after all. Yeah, just in case. But wow, never knew how popular Elliot was. I did. Been on the fucking Elliot fan club since day one. Well, maybe not day. Well, actually, yeah, day two at least. As soon as I saw that resounding beat, oh boy, oh baby. Well, I did just release a new record. That and the word that he'd be playing at the Imperial Villa spread like wildfire. A venue like this draws a crowd. Yeah, a crowd of 6 people. You shouldn't have to wait long for him, though. Sorry about all that. They've been asking me to play here for a while now. You guys must be the new members of Class 7. Guys, tell me all about you. It's a pleasure. I adore your new record. Oh, you bought it? You're making me blush. You're not half bad with that violin. I feel like you're hardly old enough to play it, though. This big guy help you lug it around or something? I guess. Wait until you learn the Elliot's, I mean, unfortunately, the gods decided in the most recent patch that Elliot was too strong. And so the goddess herself was like, nah, dude, Elliot, you can't just defeat the Great One that easily. No. You're gonna ruin the suspense the rest of the story. Ash, please. I'm really sorry. He has no manners. You know, I've actually grown 2 Rexes as I graduated, but, yeah, I think my growing days are behind me. At least you're taller than Yuna. And quite a man, if you ask me. You mean it? Anyway, that's not what you're here for. Let's talk info. The Imperial Villa doesn't seem to have any listening devices set anywhere. I mean, aside from the rare occasions like today, the Imperial family are the only ones who are ever here. True, I can't imagine the agents would have planted any listening devices. Yeah, you wouldn't want to know what the Imperial family's up to. It's not like they're in the loop or nothing. I don't think we'll see the Imperial family around here either. Not while the public are running amok in their villa. Okay, Gaius, tell them what you know. Oh? Well, it's not much information, as it is a feeling. I can feel the wind much more strongly here than I can anywhere else. Well, it's because we're outside. Including the malicious wind blowing from the heart of Heimdall. That, doesn't sound good. Oh, come on, again with the occult crap? I wonder, like, did something actually happen to Ash that he hates the occult, or if it's just, like, his character trait? I mean, it could just be because it seems like he has a similar thing with Reen going on, with, like, his head, like, messes up. But, so it could just be a reaction to that? I'm not like Emma, I can't sense magical energy. So, more of what the kids call a vibe check. We Nords have lived in harmony with the wind for many, many years. In that time, the wind has offered us signs of things to come, forebodings of war, omens of evil. Has it ever told you the lotto numbers? And in the last 6 months, I felt the wind more strongly than I have ever before. I see. Was that the reason you left the Empire? One of them, yes. Zio! Yo, Zio, are you here to unlock his S-Craft? Come on, Gaius. S-Craft. Gaius me. S-Craft me, Gaius. Oh, Zio's here too, huh? Oh, scree caw caw, I'm a bird? Yes, he's helping me read the wind. Check the northeast this time. You still feel something wavering? I do. What do you mean by wavering? I'm no Gaius, but at best I can tell it's a fluctuation in the wind. To be honest, I can kind of sense a sort of dissonance or discord as well. So whatever this waver is, it's something that a professional musician can hear? Not good if they can both sense that something is wrong. I'm guessing that the malicious wind I feel is connected to this wavering. And this is something I didn't sense when I arrived in Heimdall yesterday. Could it be some sort of instrument set up by Calvardian agents? I can't rule out the possibility, but there's something spiritual about it. It feels just like the ancient quarry in the North Highlands or Lohengrin Castle, or even the Infernal Castle. Just as Emma and Celine said. Thanks guys, that's a solid lead. Look into it right away. Good to hear, thanks. We'd also like the acknowledgement that we talked to Emma first. We'll be out here before long too, so let us know how things go. We reached out to my dad, but he's stuck on guarding the base in Heimdall. I got on standby the deployment of heavy tanks and Panzer Soldats. Damn, and knowing him, he'll leap into the action the moment martial law is declared. That's a lot of firepower. What are you saying that Elliot's dad is? Oh, didn't you know? Olaf Craig, Division Commander of the 4th Armored Division. Craig the Red. Some say he's the strongest general in the Imperial Army. The second command is Instructor Neidhart, my brother's best friend. What the heck? Anything else you want to fill me in on, Vander? Oh man, I do like calling him Vander. You sure it's supposed to be some badass general's son? I call bullshit. Oh, wait until you fucking find out. Unfortunately, my jokes about Elliot being the strongest do kind of fall flat now that he's been nerfed into the fucking ground, but harsh but fair. My mom and sister are both pianists. I take after them. My dad and his army are standing by for the declaration of martial law. On the bright side, he's managed to postpone it for as far as he could. That's a small comfort, at least. We'll have until 4 p.m. There's still time. Yeah, let's make this patrol count. And, I mean, lore-wise, or in-game canon-wise for this playthrough, Elliot was the defeater of Shirley and Duvalie, as far as I'm concerned. He was the key linchpin in destroying them and everything they held dear. Maybe I can find the direction of this wavering with ZOSL. Green? Has the Crown Imperial Villa always been like this? What do you mean? This feels different than it did 2 years ago. It's changed just my imagination, but the color of the wind is different. Guys, are you high? Does wind have a color? Not a visible one. He's just talking about the way it feels. I had a battle hack and kind of feel the same thing. Something to this guy. I don't know what it is, but there's something. Ash, you can't be a Grail Knight too. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. You can't. Alright, back to the concert. I don't want to keep all those excited people waiting. You're a true professional. It'd be nice to have something to watch while I wait for Zio to come back. I mean, I don't want to leave yet. Okay, I thought it was kicking me out. I still have to talk to you guys. This music's so pretty. I'm gonna ask him what makes it sound so good once all this is over. Melodies that dance across the ears into one's heart, a blanket of musical bliss. Such is the work of Elliot Craig. Wonderful, how truly wonderful. He's helped me before, believe it or not, but I never knew he was capable of such majesty. Really. Stunning, absolutely stunning. The young man is talented beyond his years. Mark my words, he has a bright future ahead of him. Damn right. Man, nothing beats a good concert. I love his new record, of course, but it just can't compare to hearing him live. Bravo, it was definitely worth running over here. I wish I could stay and listen to him play forever. I hope Zio can help me locate the source of this strange wavering. Potentially the underground is hanging about all this. Tread lightly. Learn anything new, I'll let you know. May the winds and the goddess carry you on your journey. Also do kind of like Ash being like vibing with Gaius, considering Ash is basically like gameplay-wise new Gaius. I mean, really, their only similarities is that they both have like a CP like strength buff craft, but and they use polearms, but I mean, as soon as Ash was introduced at the start of the game, I'm like, oh, this is Gaius. Let's make this patrol count. Or, you know, the same archetype, you know, with what Agate was, what Randy was. But guys, did your thing still lower your strength? I can't even, or your HP? I can't remember. I didn't really use it when we had you. once we leave, we should progress the story. Okay, well, they'll let me teleport out, so let's just take me to VQ Street. Afterwards, Reina and the students continue their investigation, eventually arriving at VQ Street in central Heimdall. Well, looky there, I picked the right thing. That or it does a scene for wherever you pick? Probably not. We've been at this for a while now, it's almost noon. What do you guys think we should do now? Grab an early lunch, maybe? Let's see. We should organize all the information we've been able to get so far. Getting food now, better not go to a restaurant. The lunch rush coming, it'd take too long. In that case, why don't we get something at one of the food stalls? That seems like the most efficient solution. Actually, you're gonna eat this food from the back of Reen's pocket that's starting to rot, because we don't want to keep it around anymore. Who wants juice? Getting lunch in the food stalls in the main street will advance the story. We found your family. Okay, anything we need to do first? I assume no. Check the camp again real quick. Any updates here? No, you guys are still there. I wouldn't mind. I could be swayed to take not one, but 2 showers immediately after each other for
Oh, that was so refreshing.
no reason whatsoever. Son Ash just had a little extra stink on him. 1 shower wasn't enough. He had to take care of it. Alright, let's go. Now, I am a little thirsty for combat, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little thirsty. It's been quite some time since we had like a really good combat encounter. We've had like a few okay ones, okay/good. One really bad with the Magic Knight, but the Magic is not even like a fun type of suffering, it's just like a boring type of suffering. It's like, if I had to rank my preferred type of fights, there's like the legitimately good ones. Aryan Road, Shirley Duvalli, Aurelia, Victor. The kind of bullshit, but still really fun. That'd actually probably be a Shirley Duvalli, is like a kind of bullshit, but still fun fight. Then there's the complete bullshit fights, but, you know, they're not boring. That would be stuff like the monster on the beach from the last chapter. Then there's the crimes against humanity, which are the Magic Knight fights. Please try one of our sandwiches. They're extra healthy and come with a side of vegetables. Brother likes greasy junk food, but I prefer more healthy options. Get out of here. Give me some fucking fried fish. Can I introduce you and some fish and chips? It's a Heimdall specialty. Our portions are generous, perfect for lunch. Once we're done eating, we should organize all information. The districts you can go to will be limited? Is that okay? Oh no. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let me save. I think I already saved, but like, what if I saved again? Okay, I didn't already save. I mean, I can't think of anything. We did trade in for our Pecky. I mean, there's the fishing stuff, but I can't think of any fishing spots that we haven't explored. So I don't know. Get lunch. I know like I'd ask you twice. It's kind of funny. Me and the students brought lunch and sat down at an open table nearby. Where's the rest? Reen, what the fuck? Why you only buy 3 plates of food for 6 people? I heard more agents have been arrested throughout the city. Something feels off, don't you think? Yeah, given what we've seen of them, we know they're highly trained. And according to the principal's reports, they seem to be acting strangely today. Yeah, they haven't been using their Ramdas nearly as well. Apparently they stopped covering their tracks and making an escape. And the bizarre things they've been saying. Something about seeing an evil spirit? I don't get the feeling they're referring to Magic Knights or cryptids. Maybe it really is an evil spirit from the next world. Hey, cut it out! between that and the blonde girl we encountered. Oh, did Yuna inherit Ellie's fear of ghosts? It's only natural to think something is about to happen. Maybe it has to do with everything going on behind the scenes, the things Emma and Gaius mentioned? A little scary to think that. The abnormal activity in the spirit veins and the turbulence of the malicious wind. I don't really like all the supernatural crap, but it definitely smells like trouble here. Perhaps Ouroboros is carrying out experiments here like they were in Crossbell. I don't think so. The Steel Maiden said their experiments were done. The info from the Bracing Guild and the Intelligence Division corroborate that, so I don't think it's their doing. And it could be the calamity lurking in Heimdall's shadows. Now it's just trying to take form once again. Vampires and the Dark Dragon? This place sure has some creepy legends. They're just legends, right? I doubt it. The Imperial Castle that appeared here was all too real. As with the Azure Tree and Crossbow, right? I guess you're right. We can't deny the possibility this stuff is real too. But why are these things happening now? Well, we got the summer festival happening and all these agents running around. Mix those with huge crowds of tourists and... Mix that with huge crowds of tourists and you're bound to sneeze. And something's bound to get stirred up. The summer festival marks the time of year the real world and the spiritual world are closest. Says who? So Heimdall celebrations are a month later than the rest of the countries. It almost seems like everything's on the surface. It's lining up with what's going on behind the scenes. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, kind of. Just because, you know, it's aligned with, like, the solstice, and that's, like, a spiritual thing, maybe. Like, kind of. Not really, because spiritual stuff doesn't exist, of course, and, you know, real life, but... What if everything going on right now, including the agent's infiltration, has somehow awoken something that's been dormant? Say what? The timing certainly lines up.
Schwarzer, more news.
Hello.
I engaged another Calvardian squad, but they managed to slip away.
I want to fight them. What? You fought them, Principal?
Yes, and it seemed like there was something very wrong with them.
Aside from just being disgusting, dirty foreigners.
They didn't speak a word and leapt at us like a pack of beasts. Even I had to get a little serious. But they managed to hold their own for a moment before suddenly vanishing.
That shouldn't be something the Ramdas are capable of. Perhaps they fled into a hidden passage. Pablo, go
No.
look at this rock.
We've searched the area thoroughly, and there don't seem to be any secret passages whatsoever. They were enveloped in a red light, and their presence completely vanished.
This is Randy. We've got activity on our end. We ran into some weirdos like that too. It was scary just how strong and fast they were. Then they vanished, just like yours. We can't find any signs of hidden passages either.
For real? Something strange is occurring.
We'll continue our search. Schwarzer, speak with your allies about this. See if any of them have answers.
Understood.
We'll keep looking too. Be careful, everyone.
You think Emma might know anything, Instructor? Yeah, ask Gaius too, just in case.
Reen, I was just about to contact you.
Reen, we're having your quartz. Why aren't your quartz equipped? Bro, Reen, you gotta equip some quartz. Reen passed the information from Aurelia and Randy along to Emma.
Is that so? I believe those agents may have been converted into night-touched.
Does that mean those creatures are
A
vampires?
more accurate term is not familiar.
Shut up.
They were a race of beings that appeared in Heimdall 200 years ago. They had superhuman strength and could travel along spirit paths at will.
Why does Celine sound like a 7-year-old talking about the new character she just made up as an imaginary friend? They're like super strong. They came here like 200 years ago and they got like superhuman strength and they can like teleport instantly and...
Sometimes they would take in powerful humans and convert them into their own. The night-touched.
It just sounds like it's a spooky campfire story. They're totally just vampires! You sounded as though you had new information for us as well,
That's
yes?
right. I was finally able to map out Heimdall's spirit veins. They're arranged like a vortex, with the center somewhere in the northwest part of the city.
Oh, you shit, Cedric. Northwest, let's go. Northwest? Could it be?
I heard what's happening. The northwest section of the city is where the turbulence is coming from, too. According to Zio, the epicenter is a tall building on top of a hill.
A tall building? Perhaps it's...
You've got an idea? We'll start heading there then.
We now begin our advance. I'll inform the others. Please, go on ahead.
Got it. But my food... My french fries!
We gotta get moving.
But my fish!
Our destination is...
I didn't get to eat any. Also, we have no straws. How are you supposed to drink our drink?
the Imperial Museum in the Leica district.
Okay, granted, that might actually have like the little like coffee-style top cups. Now I think about it. You know, the ones that you can like...
We'll be going to the Leica district
just
as
pour
soon
out
as
of.
we're prepared.
They're probably better, but...
We could stop by the department stores and such on the way.
Just as long as we hurry.
You try one of our sandwiches. I mean, I could be persuaded to check and see if there's anything anywhere. Was Thomas still up here? He was up here last time, right? He's gone now. We don't know where Tommy T's at. Oh yeah, the museum did have that one little door that we couldn't go through, but you could see on the mini-map there was a path past it. I talked to you guys in here? Pretty sure I did, right? It's just the dude. Vivi, I sent her out to get interviews for the summer festival. She's always talking about how she's gonna nut the next huge scoop, but I'm gonna need her to at least bring in 1 or 2 small ones in the meantime. Current political situation is intriguing, but we aren't allowed to pursue it. Anyway, we just need to do whatever work we can. Across all times that have pursued it. Everything that happened yesterday, the military came here and told us not to talk about the listening devices. Those devices, they must have been set by... political relations are strained enough as it is. I'm starting to get... Okay, I didn't actually talk to you guys. What happened yesterday? Things seem really fishy, but now let's get nosy. At any rate, we just need to do whatever work we can. Alright, I guess we'll head out. Yep, I'm just walking, you know, it's always walking. Gonna be buzzing with people. I don't remember if that line is new or not. Must check more NPCs to be sure there's not new dialogue. Okay, you're the same. Alright.
There doesn't seem to be anything abnormal about the city.
Not on the surface, at least. Let's check the museum.
Dude, doesn't something seem strange to you? No, not really. You trying to talk her out of your quota? I didn't say anything like that. She's always like this. He's no good without me. He needs me. Damn it, Theodore, I never said that. Imperial Academy. Okay, you say the same thing. Even the Academy are closed today. Okay, you say the same thing. And we should just check here. Oh, kitty cat. You know what's going on? Is he worried about what's going on out there? Yes, I think he said something's up. Alright, we need to hold down the fort while everyone is gone. Master Aurier is working with the guild, so they might contact us at any point. We should stay on the lookout. Yeah, that's right, dude. There ain't kind of dangerous vandals out in the city. Yeah, let's do our best. Imagine having the cat in your house get updated dialogue, but you don't. And I guess we should at least check since some of the dialogue's updating. Something's going on, that's for sure. Man, are you and your classmates going somewhere? Guys, be careful today. Got a bad feeling you should prepare for the worst. It's got such a bad feeling. If you're heading out today, be sure to stay on your toes. Want to have a good story for the party, you know what that means, right? No, I don't. I sense it's such strange in the air, like a roar of some sort. How peculiar. Everyone else is like, yo, the vibes are awful. And he's like, I can't wait to buy this accessory I've been staring at for 4 hours. And away we go. We are closed today. Prepare for the summer festival. Lies. Oh, right. Dr. Reen's friend mentioned it too. You want me to just contact someone and force them to let us in? Bro, the gate is 4 feet tall. I can use claim Seleus to enter through the window. You can literally just pull yourself up over the gate. That's not... Huh? The door's unlocked? Looks like someone's inside. Phew, lucky us. At least so it's technically not a crime. Maybe. We're just trespassing, at worst. It's not breaking and entering. Oh, it's you,
What do we do? The Institute is closed today.
Yes. This can't be a coincidence, given the strangeness going on underground. We'll need to contact the military police, or even the Heimdall Cathedral.
The Worthy and Professor Lumen, too? Oh, you guys! Ah, good to see you again. Likewise. Oh, you teach at the Imperial Academy, correct? Something going on? Well... The museum is closed today, but the professors of the Academy take turns overseeing it. Today is my turn. One of the exhibits has begun acting strangely. Strangely? How so? Ears been ringing this whole time. You got something to do with that? Almost seems like something's resonating. A bell? You said it was one of the exhibits? You should see for yourselves. Please be careful, everyone. We don't know what could happen in there. Oh. Don't follow me, okay? The exhibit's acting strangely is at the far end of the first exhibit room. Please be careful, Reen. I believe it was brought here from... It is the bell. Seeing something in person once is more valuable than hearing about it 100 times, after all. Okay, that's some nice irony. You fuckers stole a historical artifact, and now it's coming to bite you in the ass. The curse of the Egyptian pharaoh. Whoa. The bell from Stargazer's tower? It's definitely the cause of the sound we've been hearing. This evil-looking aura around it. This be the turbulence the guys was talking about? It has something to do with the spirit veins that I mentioned. I definitely agree it's connected, but I don't think the bell is the cause. I see something else causing all this. You think it might be connected to that? Yes, there's a high likelihood. Do you think we should stop being vague? No, we kind of like being vague around here. You have any idea what's going on? The ground started shaking a little while ago. It seemed like it was because of something in the underground, so we went to check it out. We went down to the basement. We saw a strange glow coming from below. I don't like the glow coming off this bell now. Suppose you should call it miasma. It seemed dangerous, so we went back and locked the engines behind us. That's super creepy. Even though we're so high up, there are still passages to the underground tunnels here. It's a little different here. Below this museum is a catacomb, one of the few in Heimdall. A catacomb. The Bone Dragon. We called that thing near Motter Park. It was in the northeast part of the city. I feel like this is a different catacomb, but... Is it okay if we go down there and look? We would appreciate it. We're gonna fight Zombie Hector! He's just over there, to the right of the rest of you. Please be careful. The light coming from the basement is something unnatural. If you're going down there, please be careful. I didn't want to talk to you. It's to the right of the rest area. Please be careful. Nope. I refuse. Dang old bell, dude. Unlock the door to the basement? Oh, he like just straight up teleports when he got stuck. Feels otherworldly down here. No mistake, this is the spot for sure. I want to go check it out. Is everyone okay with going further? Of course. No need to ask. Dorothy, Professor, just lead this to us. Emma and the rest of Old Class 7 are headed this way now. Can you lead them down here once they arrive? Really, Emma? Now's not the time for that? Understood, just leave it to me. Good luck, everyone. I will contact the Academy and check the other exhibits. Instructor, who are you calling? Field exercise camp. Oh, Reen! I heard from Elisa. Something happened? Yes, actually. Reen explained the situation to Toa. How could that... Seems really dangerous. If everyone in the old Class 7 is there, then... Okay, just promise to me you'll be careful. Of course. Right, Toa, could you go to Valimar? Sure, I'm not that far away. Just a sec. Wait, are you gonna call that huge thing all the way over here? It isn't that far away. Okay, I'm with Valimar now.
Reen, it would seem there is a situation.
Is this what it's like to do a phone call? Valimar likes. Yeah, just as you said. Depending on how things go, I may need your help. Do you think you'd be able to teleport here?
It's a bit far. However, the spirit veins are extremely active right now. I shall search for a suitable spirit path I might use to get to you.
I mean, come on. You've teleported much further than this before, Valimar?
I've located your mana. We should be able to speak telepathically from here on.
Oh, cool. I was kind of, like, I don't know, they never really established that they can speak telepathically, but to some degree they kind of are able to, since Reen can call Valimar. Please be careful. Once I get a better grasp of the situation, I'll contact you. Yes, please do. You're going to use the same means of transportation as you did during the Civil War? Yeah, I was thinking he'd plow through the museum to get down here. It'd be good to have him with us if worse comes to worse. Yeah, let's head down. Understood. Let's go. Remember all those times in CS2 when you could just like straight up summon Valimar, like almost no matter wherever you were?
This ain't right.
It's giving me the creeps.
I guess my dude got nerfed.
I know this feeling.
Ooh. There are a lot of them, sire?
What? It's everywhere.
Are these the catacombs?
No. Space itself has been warped here. Probably due to that gate and all this scarlet pleroma grass.
I mean, it is pretty reminiscent of going through the gate to, in the old schoolhouse? For the trial stuff?
That gate. It resembles the one in the island ruins.
Ah, the Soul Shrine, was it?
One of the shrines built all over Erebonia by the people known as the Gnomes.
Yeah, maybe... Ash?
I don't get what's going on, but these flowers are the cause of all this crap, right?
Is it Lawnmower Ash?
So let's just whack a few of these damn weeds.
Seems like a good way to summon evil spirits.
You're so reckless.
Harvest Moon spinoff with Tyler starring Ash incoming.
Well, if it works, then...
The hell?
Kill with fire?
They grew back?
Due to the strong magical energies here, I would guess.
But then how do we... Everyone, look!
Oh, it's dang old zombies. The Calvert
Members
Shuffle?
of the Hercules Squad.
The new dance.
Hey, this ain't good, is it?
They almost look like they're sleepwalking.
This is what Emma was talking about!
The Night Touched!
I don't know why that name is just... It's not even like it's like bad or anything. It just... Anytime they say it like so seriously, it just makes me giggle.
Everyone, prepare for battle! They're coming!
Watch out! This is a tough one!
What is this turn order? Are we actually getting to go?
I'm up!
Early? Is that allowed? Yeah, we probably want to... I can never remember. Green. Do you have impede stuff? Okay, I'm not really sure if you have an impede quartz. I think you do? I know Kurt has one. but I can't remember if Reen does as well, so since I can't remember, we're not gonna risk it.
Crimson Slash! It's down! It's mine!
All right! Arcus activate! Nuh-uh!
Not today! Damn it!
Yeah, how are our links set
Very
up?
well.
Kinda want you more like this.
Let's go!
Okay, get to dancing.
Let's go!
And then get up in that ass. Kinda surprised they're getting the boss music.
Strike!
Goodbye. Well, actually,
I'm up.
their speeds are like really low. Worst case scenario, Kurt can impede them if you don't have impede, so, do your thing.
Spirit unification! I'm up! Go wild! Crazy It's my turn! Arcane! Gale!
I think you impeded?
It's down! It's mine! Sure.
Okay, you impeded one. You didn't impede the other, which is kind of surprising.
You're mine! It's down!
It's mine!
Very well.
'Cause, I mean, they're kind of getting their asses slapped. Now, they might... I mean, I assume they're going to have something different. Like, maybe they can enhance or something, and the other ones couldn't. I mean, what are your resistances? I think they're actually lower than they were previously.
Strike! There!
Kurt says go the fuck to sleep.
Here I go!
Does that down work here? Not really.
Time barrier! Break!
Let's go! Very well.
Okay, I think we sledgehammer.
Break through!
My turn! Strike! It's down! An opening!
You're just healing, right? Yeah, you're just healing.
It's my turn!
It's annoying, but it's not that big a deal. It's 275. What's the delay on it? It's actually a smaller delay than Helix, which is kind of funny, so I think we do go for this.
My mind is clear. My blade empty.
Now!
I think we've already gotten to see Green's new Super S craft, but in this form. But I had to drink some coffee, so we get to see it again.
I got this.
So you didn't impede. But who's casting? It's you over here. This will break.
You're mine! Very well.
And then it's time for Kurt to get the slapping. Nah, just go for the extra break.
Strike! There! An opening!
You guys are just healing. It's annoying, but not that big a deal. While casted heals are annoying, they're less annoying than the buff heals that you run into a lot. I'll give them that much.
Arcus activate!
It's my turn! Crimson Slash!
Yeah, at least they have to waste an action.
It's mine!
Just healing, and they don't get any other benefit out of it. Now the trade-off here is that
I got this.
they can heal pretty fast if they spam it. Honestly, I think we just sledgehammer again.
My turn. Now, here's dessert. That's what you get for being careless.
I'm a little worried about this death blow here.
Yeah!
It's mine!
Let's go!
Because if we get death blowed, nobody cares. I mean, if we get the death blow proc, nobody cares. But if they get it,
very well.
People care, and those people are me.
Strike! There! An opening! Let's go!
It's kind of weird these enemies do such little damage.
Get back! Now! It's mine!
All right!
Go wild! Crazy hunt!
Okay, link up with that boy Kurt.
You can't escape! Wide open!
Too slow! My turn!
Oh, 5 BP? Is that allowed?
Crazy hunt!
How'd you get burned? I don't know.
Strike! There!
It's mine!
Okay, we should have switched back to Reen.
I'm up!
Okay, we'll stay focused on you, switch back to... Oh no, you poor guy. I mean, we've got like incredible turn order luck here.
Sick! Now! It's mine!
Here I go!
So the status is like you get a random status. Is that how it works? Okay, switch to Kurt. Trying to think, about to use this 200 CP. Actually do it like this.
Time barrier! Break!
It's my turn!
Stay linked with Kurt. Pop.
It's down! It's mine!
Kurt says, I mean, you know the line.
My mind is clear.
Okay, we've already seen it, Reen. We get it. We know your mind's clear.
I got this.
And I would like to break you, and maybe... Are there any finishes? We haven't seen, like, a lot of Muse's potential finishes.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
Now. Yeah!
It's mine!
My turn!
But I think we can kind of speed it up now. But not so fast that we make mistakes.
Very well.
You did almost got a burn.
Let's go!
Okay, so whack.
It's down! It's mine!
Smack.
It's my turn!
Become the
You
Muster.
got this! Leave it to me!
You're at 24, so stay linked with you.
Ha! Let's go!
Too slow! My turn!
Okay, if you stay linked with Muse, you shouldn't kill. You might actually do too much damage. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, because you only did
It's down!
5-7.
Keep it up!
I expect you to do way
Let's
more.
go.
You do a little bit of damage.
Sick! It's down!
Not enough
It's
to
mine!
kill.
Sure.
You
Go
crazy
wild!
hunt.
Crazy hunt!
Get with the Muster.
Yeah! Yeah!
Keep it up!
Easy.
You're amazing, Ash.
You just realized that now?
I think we've actually seen that one. Maybe I think it was Altina and Ashes we haven't seen.
Alright! Got it!
Yeah, I did it!
I must train even more.
Which kind of makes sense because I've used Muse more than I've used Altina. Well, barring the start of the game when you have to use Altina.
Stats updated.
I could be persuaded to maybe in between videos set them up.
Their power and speed were beyond human.
Were they? Because that fight's literally significantly easier than the previous fight, which was super easy. Like, I mean, the hardest part of that fight was just at the end figuring out how to set up the link finish I wanted.
They were strong enough before, but now...
Like, they don't... I feel like those enemies are almost, like, bugged. Like, I feel like they don't do nearly enough damage. I mean, they're hitting for, like, 2k at this point in the game. Enemies at the start of the game were hitting for 2k almost, when that was, like, 90% of your max HP.
It's as though they've completely lost their sense of self.
Get back!
bastards!
Clown Soleus!
What's going on? It's like they're living corpses.
Okay. He spooked
Put
them?
all your power into your attacks!
What?
Think of them as puppets! Remember everything you've learned up till now!
Kind of a weird reference, and it's got big energy from one of the Dragon Ball Z movies, the Return of Cooler, where they figure out, just fucking hit them hard. That's the answer to beating the villains. Just fucking punch harder.
Damn it!
No need to tell us that!
Like, Rain's just like, oh, have you tried doing more damage?
A passing mark.
Go away.
Huh?
It's her.
You see, there is a method to suppress these loathsome creatures. It is rather simple. You only need to temporarily sever their chi from their bodies. Or something like that.
Okay.
Now, Reen Schwarzer, new Class 7. Know this. The current situation is even worse than you may imagine. What lies ahead of you is the nest where it slumbers. The calamity that destroyed Heimdall 900 years ago will reawaken soon.
I mean, if we can't even be trusted to take out 3 zombies, why would I even believe the game would ever let me fight the big monster?
That's...
You mean the legendary Dark Dragon? Are you saying it wasn't destroyed?
No. It was, indeed, slain 800 years ago at the hand of Emperor Hector's Vermilion Knight. But after the Vermilion Castle appeared, and those fools started taking action, its corpse began to stir. Now, the curse of the land gains power, and the dragon's body is rebuilding itself. It is the greatest and most terrible cryptid of all, capable of swallowing the entirety of Heimdall in its darkness.
Screw that!
Ash, you okay?
That may have been possible back then, but now? The beast can chain down human souls to create a nearly endless number of night-touched.
Okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not really invested in Big Monster. Is a big dragon as a villain?
The destruction 200 years ago was caused by only a handful of people exposed to the miasma. However...
Especially considering... And I know they've done the whole... it was just a shallow shell of its true power, but like... Part of me is like, I already fucking fought the bone dragon. I don't care. Like, oh, it's like really strong this time, we promise. Like, I've already fought it. Whatever. Give me something new.
If it were to spread through Heimdall like a plague, what would happen?
Let me...
It would be a pandemic. Are you serious?
It's resilient bucks.
Use these well. I must take care of my own mission. My covenant from ancient times still holds. You can do as you wish. Emma and company will be here before long.
Oh.
Hold on. So are you really Emma's...
Wait! Can you at least tell me your name this time?
Absolutely not.
If possible, I'd like to hear it from you.
Very well. I am the elder of the Hexen clan, Roselia Milstein. Emma's grandmother, Celine's creator, and the one who taught Vita everything she knows. But you may call me Rose.
Absolutely not.
Farewell for now.
0% chance that's happening. I mean, you're just lucky I don't call you what you really are.
This some kind of joke?
She was kidding about being Emma's grandmother, right?
Unfortunately not.
Well, they're not related by blood, but... Anyway, one thing's for certain. Heimdall is facing a crisis.
Yes.
Reen!
Hey gang, we just got emasculated in the cutscene again. You know, good old times.
Everyone!
This is... what is this overwhelming miasma?
It reminds me of the Infernal Castle.
I presume those are the Calvardian agents.
Those strips of paper!
What in the world is going on here?
Alright, so...
Re-explained. Come on, let me take some old Class 7 members.
What in the world?
Let me have my pick of the litter.
Night touched? So you're saying they could spread throughout the whole city? This is way past bad. It's gonna do a heck of a lot more than just cause a panic.
Yeah, but it'd be impossible to evacuate all of Heimdall in time.
You said Emma's grandma went in there already?
Emma, is she really the elder of the Hexen clan?
Yes, she certainly is. The Night Touched have been a big concern of hers since ancient times.
She said she was going to take care of them herself, but maybe she changed her mind. Considering she gave you those talismans.
I was wondering, what are these things?
Oh, Roselia bucks? Trade them in at your nearest Roselia bank for cool, fun games and prizes?
They're Night Touch sealing talismans. I've heard those strips of paper were developed after the incident 200 years ago. I'm sure you'll find them extremely useful up ahead.
I take that to mean we'll be encountering more of these Night Touched on the other side of that gate.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be quite a number of them waiting for us.
Us. Mikey thinks he's gonna get to go.
Considering everyone who disappeared during our
cute.
underground cleanup operation.
And I have a feeling there'll be plenty of other fiends besides.
Yes, undoubtedly. You should consider the Dark Dragon Sanctuary even more dangerous than the Infernal Castle.
Yeah, but... so what if it is?
You're right. Even if it's more dangerous than the Infernal Castle, we've all grown a lot since then.
Mm-hmm. In mind and body. I know I've been practicing my orbital staff tons.
If the castle was meant to reenact a disaster from the Middle Ages, this is simply the same thing, but from the Dark Ages instead.
Heimdall may be a city with some dark shadows and bad history, but it's also my hometown.
As a member of Class 7, a guardian of the Blaze, and for the sake of my grandmother.
How you just gonna drop that Guardian of the Blaze shit with no context?
Though noblesse oblige may be a dying creed, I shall fulfill my duty and put an end to this threat.
Protecting the safety of the people is what bracers do.
As a member of Class 7, and a friend of Erebonia,
The music's banging.
I'll put everything I have into this.
Ooh, me too, me too! Even if the rest of the Intelligence Division is sitting back for now.
You guys.
We're not going to sit back either. I'll show you what I've gained during my time in Class 7. And the soul of the Special Support Section, too.
This is one of my hometowns, and I shall put both my blades and my family's name on the line to defend it.
And you'll learn how to summon a black hole, right? In the process?
I think I finally see the purpose of my inclusion in Class 7.
Come on.
For Elise, the princess, and my dear instructor, and for my very own path as well.
It's about time we get to show off how much we've caught up to you.
Yeah, this time we won't differentiate between old and new. We are all members of Class 7. You too, Celine. Let's go!
What? I don't know any crafts.
Of course.
I don't know how I feel about this, if I'm being completely honest. Like, on one hand, the idea of the two classes coming together to fight something cool. I just don't give a shit about the Dark Dragon. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I got no real... Like, I'm not really that excited to fight random old dragon that's just been resurrected because reasons. I don't know.
The Dark Dragon Sanctuary.
I mean, I feel like there's been like a small amount of build up for this, but it just feels like it's come completely almost out of nowhere. I was way more interested in like the Calvardian stuff and the gnomes than just like there's a demon dragon from 900 years ago is back all of a sudden and you guys gotta fight him right this second. I don't know. And I guess maybe there's like a little slight resentment is that I've always known the Dark Dragon was gonna be a big boss because people spoiled it for me back in CS1. So maybe that's also part of it. But I mean, I'm really hoping this is not the final dungeon, is it? Because I mean, it's got this climactic feeling, but
The cryptid that turned Heimdall into a city of the dead lies further within.
I mean, I assume no. Okay, looks like we're doing... Oh, we're doing split parties? I mean, that's cool. But, I don't know. It just feels like it's so sudden. I just feel like there hasn't been proper build-up.
Looks like we've got 3 entrances ahead of us.
I believe they're a type of spiritual pathway.
It said that 800 years ago, Emperor Hector had to split his troops into 3.
It said where? Who said this? You made that up.
In that case, shall we handle this like the naval fortress?
I'm sure there'll be traps here too.
Time is short. Let's get started. If martial law is declared now, it could lead to mass panic. They might even use the damage from the Night Touch as an excuse to start a war with Calvard.
What?
Well, it isn't impossible.
Yeah. It's not really Claire or Lecter's style to pull a stunt like that, but...
I mean, no one cares what Claire Lecter thinks.
Chancellor Osborne and my brother are a different story.
Things are really heating up now.
I mean, I don't really buy the idea they need an excuse in the first place. I feel like Osborne could go on live TV and say Calvard are a bunch of stinky egg suckers. That's all we're gonna kill every single one of them, and like 90% of the population of the Empire would be like, fuck yeah, let's go. I mean, they even explicitly said that one line like from the NPC that they're like, you know, everyone's just kind of supposed to fight Calvard. We think we can win pretty easily. We're just fired up for it. I mean, I can understand having to like fabricate a reason to go to war with like Lee Burrell, like back for the 100 Days War, because they didn't have like a century-long rivalry, and like there wasn't generations of propaganda and like nationalism built up over the conflict. But like, I really feel like they don't need an excuse to go to war with Calvard.
We need to stop them before Dad's division gets involved.
Yeah. Class 7, let's give it everything we've got.
Oh, he did say the line.
I want us to split up evenly into 3 balanced teams.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
Let me hear your opinions on who should go where.
Do I get to pick, or is it predetermined? Okay, up to 2 members of the new Class 7, Reen will be assigned to Team C. So this is gonna be interesting. So Team C is probably the strongest, like the one that fights the hardest thing if Reen's with it. So we're going to need to balance a court. Oh, this is... I mean, I'm getting big flashbacks from Sky 3, which, I mean, it's very clearly designed after it, but also just in terms of how we're going to balance our resources across these parties to make them all strong enough to do whatever they need to do. So can I swap you guys between... Okay, I can. So let's think. I want a squad... I want the Gargoyle squad. I don't even think it's that good. I think it's actually a pretty bad squad, all things considered. Kurt, you're coming with me. I need the help. Like, I think the squad of Reen, Uses, Elliot, and Gaius is not strong in the slightest. I want to do it for the theming. All right. But we should pick strong support characters just in case. So, like, this could be a magic squad with Altina and Muse. Like, honestly, this kind of works. You three as casters, and Milliam is kind of like a tanky frontliner. And also some physical damage. And this would be like a pure physical squad. I do feel like the squad's a little weak. Well, I mean, absolute worst case scenario, if it is a little weak, we can just, you know, remove the bell limiters. And start using those, like stacking those. You have 25 crit? What the hell? Is that allowed? I mean, like, Team C is so bad. Because, I mean, Eustace and Elliot both got nerfed into the ground. Gaius isn't that strong, and he may still not have his S-Craft. Worst case scenario, we still got Kurt. And Emma's pretty strong. Alright, I kind of like this. I'm just gonna keep thinking it over for a second. And I guess just to kind of keep talking about this Dark Dragon, I don't know. I mean, it has big Final Dungeon energy, but like, I really hope it's not. And it feels so out of nowhere, I guess, like in terms of the actual build-up in the immediate foreground. It's like they spent like the first day was like all this like Calvard spy shit, and then they're just like, the Dark Dragon is back. Like, I don't know. It's a little reminiscent of the CS1 final boss, which is just like, it wasn't very engaging, I guess. Because there's no build up to this monster, really. This Dark Dragon has a bit more, since, you know, you fight the Bone Dragon in the first game, and it's mentioned in the Black Records, but... And I think also part of it's just that, because I'm not, like, surprised by it, because I've known since the CS1, since the Bone Dragon videos came out, and people were, I don't know, explicitly were like, he's much stronger. Normally, you just fought a shallow shell of himself, which, the fact that that's knowledge people know very clearly means that you must fight the stronger version later on, and there were some other comments that basically just straight up told me that you fight the true Bone Dragon later on. But, I think we can roll with this. Oh, I'm trying to think. Do I want to put Milliam? I think it'll work. Alright.
Let's get started. All of Class 7 will now begin its assault on the Dark Dragon Sanctuary. We need to stop what's behind the scenes from converging with what's on the surface. Let's put everything we've learned into this. May the goddess guide us. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah! They fucking did it. They finally did it. They all said the line at once. I mean, the Dark Dragon should just, like, instantly evaporate. They're too powerful. They're finally in sync. I mean, I do love the split dungeons and, like, actually making you utilize the entire class. Now, we will be in Struggle City trying to split our resources across 3 parties, but oh boy. I mean, I have really fond memories of it. I mean, granted, I can't remember what happened in Sky 3. I think I was under the assumption you could swap out ornaments and stuff between the classes freely, so you only ever had to have one equipped at the same time, so I just didn't straight up equip everyone before the final dungeon started. So, like, some of the characters just had, like, no quartz. But that was a fun time.
In the name of the Blades of Vander!
We will purify the darkness that has been festering here for hundreds of years.
My melody will guide us through this dark fog.
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble and put an end to this threat.
Who the hell are you guys talking to?
I'll find the source of the malicious wind coursing through this land.
Gaius, S-Craft me, bro.
Thor's Military Academy, Class 7, move out!
Now, let's begin our search.
Alright, I'm sorry, Kurt. Most likely what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go crawling back to you, but for now, let's relive our glory days. Just for a little bit. Do you guys have anything equipped? Yeah, you do at least come equip us up by default. Alright, so that should be fine. It won't actually be that big of a deal then, quartz-wise. I mean, not everyone won't be set up optimally, but close enough. So we'll probably stop here. Well, we're at like an hour, so we should stop here. I gotta do one fight. We gotta fight some beetles. I mean, I know they're not beetles, but come on. For old time's sake.
There!
Yeah.
A chance!
Ooh, special music? Okay, it's like a remix.
Spirit Universe! Let's go! Sit! It's down! There!
It's my turn!
Ha! It's down! There!
It's my turn!
Gang, there's a small issue of, we didn't do any freaking damage there. At least we got Noble Rise, it's strong. Oh, I didn't think about S-Craft. I mean, we shouldn't have to deal with any S-Crafts for here, so... I mean, there might be stuff akin to it, but... I mean, Group B had Altina. Evancrest is, you know, the strongest all-around counter to any shenanigans. Group A, it has Fee, who can kind of cheese some stuff, and a Holosphere also exists. I think we have enough of those across everyone, but...
Seize victory! Noble Rise! Let's go!
Oh, yeah, probably our Master Quartz are all fucked up on everyone.
Now!
Since it usually just equips like the starting basic ones that are all like level 1.
Leave it to me!
Man, you just... How big is this AoE? It's a little bit bigger. I still kind of refuse to use it for no real reason. Have we seen this spell yet? I don't think we have. Does it work here? Good enough.
Arcus, activate!
I can still fight!
Arcane! It's down! There!
Now!
I mean, I kind of just want to see the spell cast, if I'm being honest. Bro, Elliot, why you got no spells, dude?
Thanks! It's my turn!
How you gonna have Elliot not have a single spell by default? You're sealed, so you should be dead. Oh, we could try and set up some links. We can go for it. Oh, that's the spell Toval used back in Chapter 3.
I will fulfill my duty as a noble.
Now, I only remember that because I recently kind of... those videos are just now going up. Well, they went up a couple days ago. Actually, the Aurelia... Not the Aurelia video. The Aryanard video goes up in about an hour. Poggy. Fun time. Hope people enjoy that. It's probably the best fight of the series. In terms of watchability. At least of this Let's Play. Lot of fun there. Good moments. But, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really... I guess the jury's still out for me on this whole Dark Dragon thing. I mean, I really hope it's not the actual final boss. It's just the boss of this section. I mean, I still feel like overall plot-wise, I don't feel like we're close to the end at all. But granted, that's kind of how I felt with CS1 when its final dungeon came along. Where it just kind of felt like it was a little out of nowhere, and I'm like, okay, but... What about the plot? We still have a ways to go, but we'll see. But yeah, in between videos, we'll try and set everyone up. What are our yeah, because it just like default equips like all your starting Master Quartz basically for the new characters. Deva. But yeah, we'll have to set that up. We'll fine tune ornaments and everything. But can we swap? Yeah, we can swap teams like this. Alright, I mean, I am excited for this dungeon, though. I love the split dungeons. They're a ton of fun. But yeah. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.